everyone, I am Dr. Jyoti Dahiya. Now for the B.Ed Semester 1, B.Ed Code 101, Childhood and Growing Up. This course is comprising of 4 credits, total marks 100. Education extends far beyond curriculum delivery. Before becoming subject experts, teachers must become sensitive observers of childhood. Every learner enters the classroom carrying a unique story, shaped by experiences, relationships, culture, emotions, aspirations, and circumstances. Understanding these dimensions is the essence of meaningful teaching. B.Ed 101 enables future educators to perceive children not merely as recipients of knowledge, but as evolving individuals whose growth is influenced by biological, psychological, social, and cultural realities. Now we'll discuss about the course objectives. The central purpose of this course is to cultivate a comprehensive understanding of childhood and adolescence through developmental, psychological, and sociological perspectives. The emphasis throughout the course remains on developing empathy alongside academic competence. Learning outcomes of this course will be, by the conclusion of the course, future educators demonstrate far more than theoretical understanding. They become capable of analyzing developmental characteristics, interpreting children's behavior from developmental perspectives, designing learner-centered classroom experiences, identifying developmental concerns, and selecting appropriate educational interventions. Most importantly, they begin to understand that effective teaching starts with understanding the child before evaluating academic performance. We'll be comprising of 4 units. First unit will be the foundations of growth and development. The course begins with the scientific understanding of human development. Students explore concepts such as growth, development, maturation, developmental stages, influencing factors, and the fundamental principles of development. Rather than relying solely on lectures, we engage students through think, pair, share discussions, developmental timeline construction, concept mapping, and brainstorming sessions, beginning with questions like what truly defines childhood. Learners also prepare visual developmental timelines that connect developmental milestones with real-life experiences, enabling them to transform abstract concepts into meaningful understanding. Short reflective exit tickets and concept quizzes help monitor learning continuously. Unit 2, it comprises of development across different domains. It explores the multi-dimensional nature of child development. Students examine physical and motor development, the educational significance of play, cognitive development through Piaget, Vygotsky, psychosocial development through Erikson, and moral development through Kohlberg. To deepen conceptual understanding, students conduct structured observations of children's play, prepare a comparative matrix of Piaget as well as Vygotsky's perspectives, and analyze authentic classroom case studies. Interactive role plays depicting developmental dimensions encourage students to connect developmental theories with classroom realities rather than memorizing theories. 1-minute reflective papers and peer feedback sessions further strengthen analytical thinking. Unit 3, it comprises of socialization in childhood. No child develops in isolation. This unit enables students to understand how family, parenting, peers, schools, communities, and cultural diversity collectively shape personality and learning. Learning becomes experiential through parenting style analysis, role play simulations, collaborative inclusive activities, and fishbowl discussions on themes such as nature versus nurture. Students critically examine the concept of multiple childhoods, recognizing that children's experiences differ significantly across economic, cultural, and geographical contexts. These activities nurture empathy, collaboration, and respect for diversity qualities, indispensable for every future educator. Childhood and adolescence contemporary issues. It's a unit 4, which is the last concluding unit. It prepares learner teachers to respond thoughtfully to present day challenges faced by children and adolescents. These topics include child rights, child protection mechanism, adolescent concerns, mental well-being, peer influence, cyber safety, child labor, abuse, and inclusive educational practices. Students undertake newspaper analysis, media report reviews, agency mapping related to child protection, and real-life case analysis. These activities enable learners to interpret social realities critically while recognizing the teacher's responsibility as both an educator and an advocate for children's welfare. Experiential learning is strengthened while doing this B.Ed 101 course. It's an authentic learning experience. Students participate in structured observations of children's behavior, developmental case studies, reflective journals, media analysis, interviews with parents and teachers, collaborative concept mapping, and field-based observations. These experiences cultivate reflective practitioners who learn to observe before concluding and understand before responding. Now, the evaluation framework of this course is continuous, comprehensive, and competency-oriented. We begin with diagnostic assessment through brainstorming activities. We'll follow the KWL charts and introductory quizzes to understand learners' prior knowledge. Throughout the semester, formative assessment includes higher order classroom questioning, that is called HOTS, concept maps, short quizzes, reflective journals, exit tickets, peer assessments, group presentations, and last but not the least, role plays. Experiential learning activities such as developmental timelines, child observation reports, parenting analysis, comparative theory charts, and case study interpretations are evaluated through carefully designed rubrics focusing on conceptual understanding, critical thinking, originality, communication, collaboration, and professional reflection. The course culminates with summative assessment, includes written examination, case-based analysis questions, vivas, internal examinations, learners' portfolios that will be documents reflective growth throughout the course. By this main core paper of our B.Ed program, the effective professional significance is observed in every student. An effective teacher must understand not only what to teach, but also when, why, and how children learn. This core equips future educators with the competence to design developmentally appropriate pedagogy, manage diverse classrooms, support inclusive education, strengthen learner engagement, facilitate counseling, and foster emotionally secure and learning environments. In essence, B.Ed 101 provides the psychological foundation upon which effective teaching practice is built. I would like to conclude with a reflection that captures the spirit of this course. A teacher's greatest achievement is not measured by the lessons delivered, but the lives understood.